Track wrestling here in Trnava, Slovakia with junior world bronze medalist, three-time junior world medalist, now Daton Fix. You'll leave here with bronze. Takeaways from the entire tournament for you. What are thoughts that are prominent in your mind right now?
I needed to do more in the match I lost. I left it up to the officials and let them dictate the match when I should have been looking to score, threatening more, and just really moved my feet from the outside. I kind of got into too much of a hand fight. The guy really slowed me down.
You come here obviously looking for gold and a repeat title. Is that tough to let go of? How long does a match like that stick with you here?
I mean, it's going to be in the back of my head for a long time. I mean, just looking back at all the world championships, every time I do lose, I ended up getting better from it. So that's what I'm going to take away from this. I mean, I know what I have to do to get better.
If you could replay it, what would you do differently?
I'd score more points. I mean, I needed to move more from the outside. I needed to just really, like I said, I needed to get him to react. I was really just going straight at him. I wasn't really moving laterally at all. I didn't create any angles, and just really let him control me.
How about the other matches you wrestled here? The matches that you won, what are you most pleased with?
I mean, I beat some good guys, some guys that can wrestle, and I mean after I won Worlds last year, I'm sure they scattered me some, and they knew what I could turn on top and that sort of stuff. So I mean, they can game plan for me, and to go out there and beat some pretty good guys, I mean, I feel good about it.
Interesting off season for you. You've wrestled a ton here. You make the Final X finals. Wrestle in Rochester. You've gone up to Fargo to compete to get an opportunity to compete here, and then obviously here. In what area have you improved the most over the course of the off season, the college off season?
I mean, just become more professional with my weight and just that whole aspect of my life. I mean, I've going and getting up for that week, like pretty much every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's you gotta be there mentally, and you gotta be able to do that and stay on top of your weight and school and that sort of stuff. So
it's been a long wait to wrestle your first official college match. You've competed, like I said, competed a lot since you've even been on campus there at Oklahoma State. How much are you itching just to put on that orange singlet and go to work for the Cowboys? I
mean, it's something I've dreamed of my whole life, is putting on that orange singlet and stepping into Gallagher Rubber and then just representing the Cowboys and representing Oklahoma State. It's really a dream come true, and I'm looking forward to it.
Obviously, the question everybody wants to know, 25, 33, and you've said you're going to go back and discuss that. How soon do you think you guys will come to a decision there, and what do you think will go into it?
I mean, I don't know how soon we'll come to a decision, but I just know that we're going to do what's best for me and what's best for the team as well. I mean, we're going to look at both sides of it, and I mean, I trust my coaches, and I know they know what's best for me, so I'm going to listen to them.
There's been a ton of talk about that for a year plus now. How about in your mind? How much thought has gone into it?
I mean, I think about the next time I'm going to wrestle. That's all that's going through my head, because if I look forward, if I look into the future, then it could affect my ability of that upcoming event. So I mean, I really just try to focus on what I'm doing at that moment.